Good afternoon to our judges. I'm Tallia Joline from SMAS Cor Jesu Malang, and I'm here today as the first speaker of the government team. And the motion for today is this House would give social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. So, ladies and gentlemen, gambling remains a serious issue in Indonesia. Despite being illegal, many people still engage in it, especially in online gambling. We can find online gambling almost in every website, and it's accessible to almost everyone. And the majority of these people, they are not dangerous person. They are not dangerous criminals, but they are just ordinary people. So, they just happen to trapped by economic hardship, unemployment, and or addiction. However, nowadays in Indonesia, gambling viewed as a crime, and most of those people who gambling, who ended up in prison. But we fail to realize that gambling it is not a crime. It is a result of the complex social phenomena. Most of them not truly criminals. They just happen to be addicted to something that is bad from them. In some cases, there is reason behind it because of the social or economic struggle. Putting them in jail wouldn't make any difference on them. Why? Because once they're freed from jail, they still face the same thing before, like being jobless, have no skills, still stigmatized, and they likely will mostly fall back into gambling. So that is why we stand on the motion today that is saying this House would give social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. So today, me as the first speaker of the government team, I will talk about how imprisonment will not give any change to those people and the benefit of social service itself and also the benefit of skill training itself. And my second speaker will talk about the further effect if these keep happening. And lastly, my third speaker will conclude our debate for today. So, moving on to my first argument for today, it is imprisonment will not give any change to gambling offenders. Why? Once again, gambling it is not a crime. Gambling is an addiction that needs to be treated, not ignored. Most of the offenders happen to gamble because economic problems. Why? Why economic problems happen? Because once again, the government itself they have failed to give job opportunities to those people. So that is why they become unemployment. They have nothing to do and they have no income. So that is why they go for the shortest way to have an income by gambling. And most of the offenders, because they're unemployed, because those people who have a job, they wouldn't even think to gamble because they wouldn't do anything besides thinking how to finish their work. And also, moving on to my second argument for today, is the benefit of social service. With social service, it can help the responsibility to those people. It is a character development. It can help them to shape back their character they have lost. But they will feel that they have belonged to the society once again. We can help them by making them to realize that they have responsibility by doing social service. And also, with social service, not only the offenders will get the benefit, but also the society itself, the community itself will also get the benefit. Why? Because, for example, there is disaster relief or even cleaning public surfaces. Those people, the society will have the cleaner environment. And those people, once again, the offenders, they will have the restore responsibility. They will have the character shaped back to this place. And also, social service allows them to stay in the community, not to spread them, while training provides tools to rebuild family finance. So that is why, with social service, it will not only beneficial for those offenders, but also the society itself. And also, so moving on to my third argument for today, it is about benefit of skill training. So, why skill training? They have new skills to be productive like not like before. They have nothing to do before. And now with skill training, they have something to do. They will be productive as to make busy of their mind. So they will not have any thought of gambling no more. And by skill training, they are prepared to start over by having a new job or even make their own business. They will have an income, not as like before. They do not have income, so that is why they gambled before. But now, because of skill training, they have something to do. They have new skills to make something new, to achieve something that is actually a great thing for them because they not only have new skills, they're not only just get busy or be productive, they also can make new businesses for their income. And not to mention that we live in Indonesia right now. Everything here is based on Pancasila. Pancasila itself, it is filled with humanity. Treating them with social service and skill training will be the best choice for them. It is not just about how paying their debt for what they have done, but also help them to pave their way back to the society for the better self. So that is why this house stand with the motion today that this house would give social service and skill training for convict offenders rather than imprisonment. So that is all from me today. Thank you very much.